YouTube, what's going on? It's been a while. So I didn't get a video up last week, and it has actually been bugging me all week. And so I'm really trying hard to figure out what to say, what to do, what to film, and I feel like my entire plan for the YouTube channel has just kind of gone out the window. And I just can't focus enough to think of what to put up next, basically. It's just been balls to the walls here, and it is driving me nuts. It really is. So yeah, I have been focusing on writing. I have actually stayed on par or above par for Camp Nano all month, which is huge for me. Granted, I'm only averaging 500 words a day. Some days it's less than that. I think there was one day I only wrote 8 words, but I have not dropped below my daily par. So there's some days I can write more. There was actually one day I wrote 1,000 words, which is huge for me. So huge. I miss those days where 1,000 words was like the normal thing. It's crazy how times just change. But I am grateful for the words that I'm getting now and the project that I'm working on now. For camp, I just set a goal to write 500 words on any project I have. And so I finished the rough draft of Frostbite. I had a bunch of scenes towards the end of the book on Frostbite that I hadn't written yet. I hadn't figured out. I think there's still like one I need to go back and edit, really edit. There's probably a bunch in the beginning that I need to rewrite altogether, but that's a project for next month. I've also written the next chapter of The Lightwalkers, book 4, which is Daybreak, which is awesome. That's something I've been putting off for a while now. And then I've started a new project, which is a series of short stories that take place between Frostbite and the first book of that series, One Way Out. And so I have been writing that, and it's been, I don't know, the first short story that I'm writing in that series has been fun. I've been wanting to write that story for a couple of years now, I guess, and it's so much fun. It's so tragic at the end, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm enjoying writing that, at least, and I think that's helping me get the words to come a little faster, and yeah, it's really working well. So other than writing, I have been really focusing on the kids and trying to do their school stuff, and I'm trying really hard not to focus too much on the whole academic thing, because I feel like all the kids are in this situation. If my kids are behind, they're behind. I'm not focusing so much on how much they get done in the school, like in our school day, more of the fact that we're keeping up with a schedule and having fun, and they're keeping up with their practice, so they're not forgetting stuff, pretty much. So, we're working on the alphabet stuff. My daughter is preschool, 3 years old, so we're working on counting with her. My son was really struggling with reading and sight words and really getting into the whole reading thing, which is kind of crazy, but so we've been focusing a lot on that, and it seems to be helping. He's doing really well. We've been focusing a lot on school stuff, and just kind of, I try not to stress over it, but what gets done, gets done. If it does, great. If not, whatever. But the teachers, my kids' teachers, have been really great about sending activities in the mail. sending virtual resources and keeping in touch and doing videos and video calls with the kids, and it's been great. Well, as great as it can be at the moment. So, but yeah, otherwise for myself, I've really been trying to focus on self-care because there has been, on a good day, I struggle with anxiety, and this whole thing has just been a wild ride, I guess. I've been tracking my anxiety for a while now. I use an app called Dailyo, and it's more for tracking moods, but I use it more as a tracking for also my anxiety. And I just, it's been rough. I have good days, and then I have bad days, and I just try to get through, and one step at a time, one day at a time kind of thing. And so I know focusing on my self-care tends to help me, even if I'm having a bad day, or help maintain my good days, I guess. It's the best way to do it, say it, I guess. So I've been, focusing on self-care. I've been trying to read more, take some downtime to watch TV or play Stardew Valley. It's my game of choice. I've been kind of digging into my planning. There's been a few days where I just kind of let it go and I don't pick up my planner, which is bad. Those days have been tend to be my off days anyway, where I'm just not feeling great. And so, yeah, I've been trying to clean out and get rid of stuff. I don't know if you guys can see, I managed to go through and get rid of one of my bookcases, but there's still a whole bunch of crap down there. Yeah, so there's still a whole bunch of stuff I'm going through and getting rid of. I've cleaned out my closet for this season. I usually go through my clothes twice a year, beginning of sometime in spring when I transition from my winter wardrobe to my spring clothes, and then again vice versa, when I go from my summer spring clothes to my winter clothes. And so I go through and I clean out anything that doesn't fit or I don't like or I just don't wear, pack away the stuff I want to keep, pull out the spring clothes, and then I go through the spring clothes again. Just make sure that it's all stuff that I still want to wear. I'm still kind of in the process of cleaning out my closet and some other stuff up there. I've been working on my office a little bit, and we completely redid the kids' playroom to turn it more into a schoolroom. But yeah, it's weird. It's like I haven't, other than drafting for Camp Nano, I haven't really been focusing on writing stuff. I haven't even been posting to social media like I probably should be. I'm really not participating in any writing groups besides a private Discord server I'm on for writing, and even then it's very hit or miss, and usually it's just sprints that I'm doing. It's just been hard trying to find that new normal, I guess. And I know as soon as I find that new groove and that new normal, that's probably when everything will start slowly getting back to normal, like going back to the way it was, kind of, I guess. I don't know. It makes me hesitant to want to try and find that normal, and just kind of maintain where I am now. So it's hard. The whole thing is hard all around, but at the same time, I'm very blessed that I can be at home with my family and have my parents here with me. That's been great for the kids and my sanity as well. But yeah, we've just been taking it one day at a time, I guess. And so, yeah, I just kind of feel like all afloat, kind of like I just don't know what to show y'all, I guess, now, because the daily life now is here. It's just the same thing. I get up, I get maybe 200 words in writing wise. I pull a couple of tarot cards. I get breakfast for the kids. I turn the TV on for them first thing in the morning until I can wake up and get dressed. And then we start our school day. They do school stuff. They do their video calls. You know, I leave the house to go to PT twice a week. Once a week we go to the grocery store. And that's it. We do the school stuff off and on throughout the day. We do the video calls off and on throughout the day. Although half the time I feel like I'm more of a secretary going, okay, you guys have got to be here. You got to be there at this time. I've got to get, there's a lot of times throughout the day where I've got them on 2 different devices on 2 different meetings. And I'm trying to pong back and forth between them. But that's how it is right now. And I'm just I feel like I'm just doing the best I can with what I have and letting that be it right now. And if something doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. And if it's important, I will move it to the next day and try to get done the next day. And if it's not important, I just try and let it go. And that's just it. Yeah. That's what life is right now. So, anywho, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I miss you guys. I miss interacting with you guys, and I hope I can figure out what to show you next, really. But yeah, stay safe, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace, love, and happy writing, y'all.